What's up, Crypto Land? Today's adventure takes me to a familiar place to see a familiar face. In fact, I'm staying right here in my neck of the woods of LA. I'm going to Inglewood to the Crypto Blockchain Plug. Now, I know I've already been there, right? But this time I want to get the real story behind this community center that's spreading the concepts of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology within their local community. I'm going to be linking up with Najah, who's the Chief Visionary Officer there, and we'll ask her some questions. Let's bump it!
My name is Najah Roberts, and I am the Chief Visionary Officer here at Crypto Blockchain Plug. We are one of the brick and mortar cryptocurrency exchanges in the US, and we also have an educational center, and we offer educational classes, we offer meetups, and we offer some cool things for kids in the crypto space.
So you launched in March, and I was there at the launch party. It was a lot of fun. It was actually episode 1 of this ARK Adventures series. What are some of the new activities that you've run or been a part of since the space opened?
Well, one that I'm really excited about that's coming up is Cryptmas. We're doing the 12 days of Cryptmas. So we try to just do a bunch of things that are familiar to other individuals, things to bring them into the crypto space without having to actually be an actual cryptopian. So we had our first HODL golf tournament a couple of, actually about 6 weeks ago, which was a blast. We do all kinds of just neat things in the crypto space, just to bring the everyday person into our space.
So let's talk about your personal journey with crypto for a bit. How and when did you first hear about crypto? And what went through your mind when you first heard of it?
Well, I was introduced to cryptocurrency probably around 2013, when people were mining for Bitcoin. A friend of ours asked us to contribute to buy a mining machine, and it was going to produce these things called Bitcoin, and we weren't interested at all. Long story short, they are doing phenomenal now because they were mining at the very beginning. But in 2017, the opportunity came around for me to learn about cryptocurrency. And I got into a pool of individuals that were learning at the Black Business School. And we studied cryptocurrency, we studied fundamentals. I paid a ton of money every month to learn about Bitcoin, learn about which coins, altcoins to invest in. And I decided after that first weekend of delving into the actual cryptocurrency university that they had, that I didn't want to go back to work, because I knew that I was onto something, that we were onto something, and that cryptocurrency could be the next internet, and I did not want to miss out on the opportunity.
So what specifically led to the decision to open a real brick and mortar space for cryptocurrencies?
Because everything was online. Everybody I was talking to was online, wallets were online, and it was impossible to get good customer service. And I was pretty literate, or I consider myself to be pretty literate, and I thought, there's individuals that are coming behind me and they need a place to be able to come, see a real person, know that this is a real thing. And I thought that having a space like this would bring some legitimacy to the space. But then I found a space that actually had a place where you could go in, that's the crypto space. And I started patronizing them and kind of watching how they would help and interact with customers. And I thought, you know what, I'm already in financial services, already have a spot that I can convert to a crypto type of space. And so I just decided to take the plunge.
Cryptocurrencies and blockchains are highly complex technical concepts. And you're out here in Inglewood, California, which in many people's eyes has more relevance to a Dr. Dre song than bleeding edge technology. What motivates you to bring the ideas behind cryptocurrency to this local community?
I'm glad you asked that. I really believe that we can do some extraordinary things within our community given the right information. And I think a lot of times the community, equivalent to a Dr. Dre song, is the last to get information, thereby being the last individuals to be able to even adapt or take advantage of technology. And so I've come up with this new hashtag, and I'm calling it, we're building silicone hoods. Because we've got to bring the information to the community so that they can understand what this is all about. And then with the proper information, they're able to make the proper decisions. But you can't make decisions if you've never heard of something.
So why do you think that fun and enjoyment are important factors for helping to achieve mass adoption?
Attention is the new everything. Anything that gets people's attention is the new thing. And so we've got to bring that into the space, because you can't be dull and boring and expect people to say, oh, this is cool. Well, no, it's not cool unless you're just way out there and doing innovative things and keeping their attention. And so we've got to come up with creative ways to reach out to the millennials and the Gen X and the Gen Ys and all those individuals. And that's the best thing that we can do as far as marketing is concerned.
So what are some of the challenges that you faced running a space like this, geared fully towards cryptocurrencies? How stressful is it, and how do you manage it?
The challenges are many, because there are so many dynamics to this in reference to dynamics and demographics. So we've got the newbies that think that a Bitcoin is something that they picked up in the club last night, that somebody handed them, to somebody that has millions of Bitcoin stored somewhere. Not millions, but that's over exaggeration. Millions of dollars of cryptocurrency somewhere. So we have a huge difference in individuals that we service. So the challenges then become, how do we put together programs for the newbies, and at the same time include those that are just learning along with the ones that are veterans. So we try to do different events that cater to everybody, which becomes a challenge, because people are always saying, what's your avatar? Well, our avatar looks like a 6-year-old, but it also looks like a 75-year-old. And so we've got all these different dynamics with that. So those are the biggest challenges, along with the financial challenge. Now, you may say cryptocurrency and think there's a lot of money in this space. The people who have a lot of money don't necessarily donate or come here to rent a space, because they've already got their own things going. And so the other challenge would be the monetary part of this. We don't want to charge the community an astronomical amount of money to learn. So we're doing bare minimum, what we can, what the community can afford to even learn, because they have to see the value in order to pay enough to, its value. So we face a couple of challenges in that way. We actually are doing this, to be quite honest, on almost a day-to-day basis. So we've got to change with the different nuances of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Things are changing every day. And every day we've got to pivot. We've got to look at what's worked, and then we got to move forward to the next thing. I feel that our biggest problem everywhere, all across this country, is we don't know how money works. So if you don't know how money works, most people still feel like money is backed by gold. And that hasn't been there for decades. But they don't even understand who the Federal Reserve is. Who created the Federal Reserve? Is no more federal than Federal Express. But people just think, what they've learned in school or have heard. I don't even think they taught that part. Anything in school. We don't teach financial concepts. And again, this whole system was designed so that we can do what? We can get a good education, to go get a good job, to work for somebody else. And I think cryptocurrency and blockchain technology affords us the opportunity to be entrepreneurs individually, but collectively on a goal. So each community, like all of our phenomenal coins, I won't start naming them, but they're communities of people that are affecting change. They're actually being the change that they want to see. And that's what I love about cryptocurrency and the communities. We are doing stuff to make a difference, and it's not always about our pockets. And that's what the world has been in the past. It's been all about me, me, me. And I think the cryptocurrency community, no matter what coin you're picking, they're talking about what they can do to help a community of people, and people work together to see those goals.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Would you be willing to give us a tour of the space?
Absolutely, absolutely. Hello and welcome to our space. Welcome to Crypto Blockchain Plug. So this is our Bitcoin lounge, and we actually have one of the very first Bitcoin miners. The KNC Jupiter is made by ASIC, and so we have that miner here to just remind us how early we are, because that was only a few years ago we were using that. But in our Bitcoin lounge, we have one of our favorite pieces of art here, and this just basically says break in case of revolution. And so we are definitely about to be in a revolution. So our space is here. This is like a lounge where people can come, cryptopians, anybody in blockchain technology, and they can come here and utilize the space on a daily basis. And then we have office spaces here that are throughout. This is Bitcoin Buys Are Us. And in Bitcoin Buys Are Us, we have, we have a freebie section. And look who's there. We have things that people can come in and purchase. We have Bitcoin art, we have board games, we have books, we have t-shirts. You can purchase cars, you can purchase homes with Bitcoin. And you do all of that through Bitcoin Buys Are Us. This is one of our shared offices in here where people come and work on a daily basis. And here in our coin room, this is where we share with the community how many coins is actually in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So most people haven't even heard of Bitcoin, but with that said, we show them that it started here with Bitcoin, and there's over 2,800 coins right now. You've got stable coins, altcoins, utility coins, but this is our coin room. In here, located in this space, is our conference room. And if you take a quick look at that Eiffel Tower picture, we say Bitcoin to the moon. Well, we let everybody know in this space, we're teaching people to put on their suits. And here is our Fiat Food Lounge, which is absolutely being utilized. We have little snacks in there for our members, water, juice, all those types of things. You can see up there in the vent, we have a nice Fiat flounder going on. And here is our blockchain room. This is our artist here. His name is Mr. Carol Braddock. He was one of the original cypherpunks. What most people do not know is they were doing blockchain technology in the early 90s. So blockchain is really not new, but the killer app Bitcoin came out and actually exposed blockchain technology. It was one of the best use cases for blockchain technology, and we expect a lot more. So in this room, this is where we host one of those things that we came up with to help the community. We host an Airbnb experience. So people can come in for 2 hours. They learn about cryptocurrency, they learn about blockchain technology, and we show them what blockchain means and all those things. And then over here, we have our social media room. And in there is a green screen, and there's lights and all those things where individuals that are members of Crypto Blockchain Plug can come in on a daily basis and utilize the green screen. All right, everybody. Well, that is our phenomenal space that we have built for Cryptopians. If you would like to know more about our space or more about our events, you can go to meetup.com and look us up under Crypto Plug, but you can also visit our website at cryptoblockchainplug.com, and our phone number is area code 424-227-7047. Again, that number is 424-227-7047. Have a cryptastic day. See you soon.
Now that was a great story. Thank you, Najah, for inviting me in and for everything you do at the Crypto Blockchain Plug. If you loved her story, throw a like on this video, live a little, and subscribe for even more cool crypto videos. If you're in the area, catch me at the Plug on December 19th at 7 p.m. for Crypto Trivia Night with ARK prizes and giveaways. And if you can't make it, you can watch episodes of the show on the new CTN channel linked in the description. Now, I gotta get going because I gotta work on another episode of the ARK Crypto Podcast, which is back and coming up on podcast.ark.io. So, I'm gonna catch you on the next adventure. But in the meantime, why not watch one of those videos that shows up at the end? You know how YouTube works.